Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Craig from Love and His World, and behind me is Captain Cook's, which is a quick service location located at the Polynesian Resort. Now, there's not much open right now at the Polynesian due to a lot of enhancements and refurbishments that they have going on. However, Captain Cook's is open and it is serving, so we figured we'd stop by here for a quick lunch, get a few things, try some tasty treats, and see how it all goes. So why don't you come inside, join myself and Melissa and Connor, and enjoy a great lunch. See you inside. So we got the pulled pork nachos to split, which is nachos, pulled pork, cheese, I think pineapple.
It's like pico de gallo.
Yeah, pico de gallo on top. So a lot of things. So we'll see how those are. Connor got the standard kids meal, chicken nuggets with fries, and a chocolate chip cookie, which he's super excited about the chocolate chip cookie. So we got a chip here that has pretty much everything in the box.
Except for the cheese.
Except for the cheese on it, so we'll give this a try. Wow. That's delicious. Wow. So many different types of flavors. You have a little bit of spice, a lot of spice with the peppers. The onions, but then you have the sweetness from the pineapple, and then the pico de gallo comes through. The pork's really great, seasoned perfectly. That's a really, really good meal, especially for a lunch. Absolutely, definitely come here, give that a try for lunch. That's phenomenal. All right, so you look like you got a good chip there.
That's a big one. You're right, there's so many different flavors. That pineapple flavor really comes through. It's a nice mix of soggy chips, but also some crunchy ones. It's so flavorful. I know we tried this one time before, and we missed it because they took it off the menu for a while, and then we saw a couple weeks ago that they placed it back on the menu, and we were really excited about that. So, very flavorful. Like Craig said, the pork is really tasty. You know, it's just a good mix, and you do get a lot of food, so it's a nice lunch to split. Or if you're really hungry, I recommend you go ahead and eat it all. It's delicious.
It is good.
We definitely recommend eating these with a fork, because although you do get a lot of crunchy chips, the farther down you get into there, they're pretty soggy. And in order to get that full flavor and make sure you get everything onto your chip, you'll definitely want a fork. But since there's that cheese on top as well, some of the chips do get pretty soft. They're still very flavorful, but we recommend making sure that you have a fork. So Craig, what are you doing?
So, I took some of the toppings from the nachos and I put it on Connor's fries, because Connor's not a huge fry person. There wasn't many sides to pick from, so we've gone with the fries. So we put that on there, and here's an insider secret. This is just between us. If you put it on the fries, amazing, because the topping is really good, and the fries are crunchy like the chips, but they're a little more salty than what the chips are. So you have the sweet, spicy taste of the topping with the saltiness of the fry.
Plus, Craig's not a huge fan of cheese, and that was one downfall of the mobile order. We could not order it without the cheese, which we ordered it without the cheese the last time. So he's been picking around, and the chips are pretty covered with cheese. So thought he'd try it on the French fries.
That works even better for me than the chips, because as you mentioned, I'm not a huge cheese fan on certain things. This being one of them. I don't like that melted like cheese, like a nacho cheese. Not a big fan of that. But taking that and putting it on the fries, wow, that's so good. But once again, just don't tell anybody because this could be, like, it could be an explosion if this happens. See? Exactly. He's already trying to tell people.
Hey Connor, how's your chicken? I can't hear you. Look at
My
mommy.
chicken was good.
How's that cookie, Connor?
But the big part on the high parts of the cookie is very hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Does that make it hard to eat? All right, would you recommend your meal to someone else?
No,
Why not?
because I like chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, so you don't want anyone else to have
Nobody's
it.
gonna have it.
No one's gonna take it. Would you recommend it? Meaning, tell someone else to eat one just like it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So for a dessert with our chips, pulled pork chips that we had gotten, we got the new Moana cupcake. Just came available here in the last couple of days. However, the description doesn't really have much to say about it other than Moana cupcake. So we'll see what this tastes like and can't wait to try it. So upon examining this, realized that the sand is actually made out of coconut. And it's a very strong coconut. It's a lot of coconut. So you're gonna get a lot of coconut flavor in this. So if you don't like coconut, you might not like this cupcake. Moana is actually more looking like Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. And that's just a piece of white chocolate. Then you have a lot of icing, the blue icing around it. The green, which I was trying to poke and prod to see what that is, that looks like it's just a gob of icing as well. So let's give it a try and see what it tastes like, if it doesn't fall over. It's not bad. It's basically just a yellow cupcake with buttercream icing. A lot of buttercream icing and a lot of coconut flavor at the end. A lot of coconut flavor. So I don't mind coconut, so I like this. But once again, if you don't like coconut, probably stay away from this cupcake. But it's good. Guess I have to share it now, don't I?
Yep.
I was afraid you were going to say that. All right, so you're going to give the Moana cupcake a try.
Yes, and I wanted to point out in the middle of the cupcake there was
if I
some
can get it.
filling in it. It's kind of like a cream cheese consistency, but a vanilla flavor, I think it is.
It's almost like a pudding or custard of some sort.
It's a little thicker than that. Like I said, it's kind of like the consistency of cream cheese, but again, it doesn't have that like sour cream cheese flavor. It's more of like a vanilla flavor. See, I like vanilla cupcakes. That's really good. The cupcake itself is really soft. I like the flavor of the buttercream with that. I didn't get much coconut in my bite. Maybe I didn't get too much of the topping. But the filling inside was really nice, and it was cold, probably in the refrigerator. But overall, that bite was pretty refreshing. I have to take another one. Hold on.
So now she's going for bite number 2, 3, 4, 6.
You really have to try to get everything in this bite. I got coconut that time. That's really good. Like I said, I really like vanilla cupcakes, and that's really refreshing. It's kind of like an island breeze kind of feel. But I like the coconut. I like the cream inside. And overall, that's one of my favorite cupcakes I think that we've tried.
It's a good cupcake. I'm not a big fan of the cream that I discovered on the inside. I was like, what is this? And I tasted it and I'm like, oh, I don't like this.
See, I like cream cheese, and it has, like I said, it has that kind of consistency to it. But I like it. That was a nice surprise for me.
Am I going to get any more of it, or are you going to... No? Okay.
Just keep filming, honey. Why are you making that face, honey?
So that blue-green thing, I guess it might have been the heart of Tafiti. Don't eat the heart of Tafiti. It defeated me. It was not... It was not pleasant. I still got some of it on my fingers. It was not good. It was like a gooble. Like it wasn't icing even. It was I don't even know what that was. It was like I can't even describe it. It was just so awkward and gooey. It was like I don't know. It just was not good. Just don't eat the heart Tafiti or the blue ball. Just don't do it. Much better. It's not good. So we just wrapped up our lunch at Captain Cook's, which is a quick service location here at the Polynesian. We got the pulled pork nachos to split, and you can split it because it is a large amount of nachos for the price, so that's what we decided to do. I thought they were great. I like the pork, I like the pineapple, the taste, every flavor was great. The only downfall for me is I don't like nacho cheese, and they were loaded in nacho cheese.
Yum, it was good.
She likes nacho cheese, me not so much. When you do the mobile ordering, you don't really have an option to get it without the cheese, so I kind of had to try to eat around it and then made a special treat using my son's French fries. I took the toppings and put them on top of the fries. That was delicious for me. Overall, really good. What do you think of the nachos?
I thought they were delicious. We've had them before and they were just as good. I liked getting the cheese this time. But overall, I was very happy with it. Like I said earlier, I would just recommend using a fork because some of the chips can get pretty soggy.
Yeah, it can be a little messy, but it was good. It was good. And then for dessert, we tried one of the new Moana cupcakes. And I thought that was good. For me, though, I didn't really like the filling. I thought that was an odd consistency, but it was okay. I mean, the cupcake itself was very moist. The icing, the buttercream icing was very good. I just could have done without the filling. What did you think of it?
I loved it. It was one of my favorite cupcakes. I thought it was light, refreshing. That coconut flavor was really good, and I liked the filling.
Right, so overall, we think Captain Cook's is a pretty good place to come in and get a quick bite to eat, whether you want to do a quick snack at lunchtime or whether you want to have dinner here. I think it's a good option. So we hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. And as always, be on the lookout for new content. And join us next time when we'll show you why we are loving this world. Bye, everyone.